Hey everybody, good Sunday morning to you. Time for another episode of Shuffling Thoughts. And I'm pretty sure I'm still hungover from yesterday. I was drinking vodka, having a good old time out at the ranch. Some friends of ours on the west side of Harris County have a little bit of acreage where they raise some cows, and you can find some pictures that I posted on my Twitter feed. So that was fun. Talk a little bit more about it later. I want to really start talking about today, talking about M21 and its effect on Magic the Gathering. Preferably, I'd say preferably, mainly how it's affecting standard formats like Brawl and whatnot, historic. So far, I've learned that the decks that I have been using need to be upgraded. There's one deck with that snake that does the pinging. That is just brutal. Brutal. It's all right. M21's good. I like it. It's good. It's definitely changed a couple of things in MTGA for sure. Oh, gotta. But that being said, I've also started to incorporate those cards into my decks. 18 of the 23 decks that I have gotten or will get cards from M21. Like in Tesa that I'm shuffling right now, she got Grim Tutor, full to foil version. Not the alternate art, but the regular printing of the card foil version. And pretty happy about that. Like it. Also put Veto along with Revenge. Let's see, it's in here somewhere. Revenge and Revival in here, because that's a pretty sweet little synergy combo thing right there that you can do with the Veto. Yeah, so with Veto, you're gonna target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life you gained, I think. So when you double your life total, opponent loses their life total half, rounded up. So that's just like putting them down to 1, I believe. We can just swing in with a little pinger and get them on dead. Sounds good to me. Let's see. Yep. On that pile. And then let's go over here. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, see, there's the Grim Tutor. Nice and shiny. And we are going to find... Yeah, there's Veto. Right, whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So, boom. Basically a headshot, right? Somebody's not going to have a good time. Not a good time at all. The indestructible Goblin Dude went into my Perforos Goblin deck. So he's gonna do some work there. Fire Emancipation also went into that deck because it's my only mono red deck. There's also the alternate art Cultivate, full art Cultivates. They went into a bunch of decks. I had 5 of those I ended up picking up for really cheap when the prices bottomed out. And let's see, what else went it where? I ended up with 3 Grim Tutors. So of course those went into 3 decks. I have a +1/+1 counter deck. That one got some upgrades. All in all, there's a lot of good cards for M21 for Commander. That's been happening a lot with these sets. Even Ikoria, I built a bunch of decks off Ikoria, and the Commander 2020 decks, which also used a bunch of Ikoria cards. It's these sets, man. They're just more power creep, right? So more and more of these cards that they keep coming out with are more powerful. They're just gonna see more play. They're just gonna get used, and they're gonna push out older, weaker cards. That's just how it is. It's just gonna happen. So I guess just every set there's gonna be cards that are gonna be put in. Unless you're talking reprint sets like Double Masters. Can we talk a minute about those VIP packs? Because oh my god, $100. Are you kidding me? For like what, 20 something cards? You get 4 rares. Ooh, that's just crazy, man. Happy for you if you can buy it, but it just seems like the worst kind of purchase. It just seems like if VIP, man, those kind of packs are just. I'm not gonna buy any. Number one, I got most of the cards that have been previewed already. Atraxa, Light Steel, Kalia. I don't. There's no really reason for me to buy them. I'm not gonna buy them for the channel because that's just crazy. $100 packs, man. VIP boosters. $300 for the booster box. Man, that's way too rich for my blood. Way too rich for my blood. I'm not in that kind of tax bracket. I'll tell you that. But I mean, if you can buy them, if that's your thing, then more power to you. I hope you enjoy opening them and you feel like you get your money's worth out of them. Because I would not. No matter what I pulled, I would not. I would just be, oof. Other than that, not too much going on in the Magic world, I don't think. Really shame that we haven't got past this whole COVID thing and gotten back to the Magic Fest, because I really would like another Command Fest. But didn't get to go to the one in Houston, got to go to the one in Austin, just not Houston. That was very unfortunate, because I was looking forward to that quite a bit. Yeah. So feeling a bit hungover, because we, like I said, went out to the ranch, our friend's ranch, yesterday. Took the wife's telescope. She has a Celestron 8-inch Schmidt Cassegrain telescope, which is it's a telescope that it's 8 inches in diameter, and it's a, let's see, what do you call it? A refractor, and a reflector telescope, basically put together. It's good for viewing some deep space objects, planets, things like that. Not all the things, but you can see a lot of things with it. It's a good compromise between the two. You're not going to get the same quality you could get with a refractor, but it's better, in my opinion, than a reflector. So we've got that out. We got to look at Jupiter, got to look at Saturn. That was cool, seeing the rings on Saturn and the dark bands on it. Bunch of moons around Jupiter. That was cool. Turns out, though, the motorized mount that she has for her telescope needed a firmware update. And, so was unable to view Comet Neowise, which would have been really cool. But, didn't get to see that. But, again, got to see Saturn, Jupiter. Mars, we couldn't see. We looked for it, but couldn't see it because it was too low on the horizon. Couldn't see Neowise. That kind of sucked. But the biggest bummer was the firmware update needed for the mount, because you can't, apparently it can't track anything in 2020. You tell it to go look here, and it just go off way in the wrong direction. It's just not very good. Wasn't good for tracking. And because of that, I have the ability to put my Nikon on this telescope and take some pictures. Orion's Nebula, for instance, got a couple of really good pictures of that. But when the camera's on the end of it, you're not looking through it. So, and the main point yesterday was to entertain some friends, bring the telescope out there. I'd never looked at like the $20 telescopes from Walmart. That was like the best telescope they've ever used. So, yeah. They had a good time. We all enjoyed it. It's fantastic. Other than that, still playing EDH Online. Not as frequently, though. Not as frequently. Been really busy at work lately. Been having really long days. So not been playing EDH Online as much. I would like to change that. But the next 6 months are about to be very, very busy at work. So we'll see how that works out. Gonna be a short one today. Just doing a little shuffling of my favorite deck, Taste of Karlov. One thing I want to work on is a video introduction to Magic, how to play, whatnot. I'm gonna script it. Usually my videos are not scripted. If anything, like these videos, I have talking points that I go off of and just bounce from point to point to point to point. Just kind of fluidly, naturally. and I got approached by, well, one person really, just wanting a video on how to, an introduction to Magic that they can give to other people, link them to play, to learn about Magic, how to play, whatnot. And yeah, scripted, definitely be scripted, because I don't think that's something I want to freeball. Not at all. Yeah. I hope y'all are doing well on this Sunday. Hope you like the background for this video. Living card animations by Living Cards MTG. It's Geoffrey on Twitter. On the YouTube upload of this video, I'll have a link in the description below. So, hope you're enjoying the live view. I finally got my hands on a Logitech C920S. Friends of mine up in Dallas went to a Target where they had one, and there was two of them whenever they bought this one. So, other than that, hard to find these cameras, these webcams. The other one, the AverMedia camera sitting over there, I'll use it from time to time, just as a different angle. You're watching me shuffle through the Logitech C525, and man, I need to drink a lot of water. God, that was a hell of a time. Anyway, might think I'm gonna stream later today. Stream some Jumpstart on MTGA, just to see how it's going. Played some already. Watched the stream of, well, we did the stream of Dismal playing Jumpstart, and that was really fun, right? But I've learned that either the deck's really good when you smash them together, or they are really not. They are really, really not good. Did figure out why people were quick to concede, though, because you can basically play unlimited amount of times. It's not like you just play 2 games and that's it for 2,000 gold. I mean, you just play unlimited until you're done with that deck, or until you want to try a new deck, or whatever. So, yeah, we'll try that later. I still need to open a couple of different colors to get those lands. Yeah. I do believe I need to open a black pack of some kind. That minions on there. That minion pack is garbage. Not a good one at all. Don't enjoy that one. Not at all. It does help if you know what's in the packs before you pick the deck you're going to use. I do know that. But some of them just do not play well together at all. And it's just, it's terrible. Terrible. Anyway. Terrible. So bad. Anyway, you kids have a good Sunday, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.